And if you listen to the tone of the Congresswoman's speech, it's about the Team Guam approach, about all of us working collaboratively towards common goals and objectives.
Key issues from self-determination to war claims to the military buildup. These are just some matters discussed during Congresswoman Madeleine Bordallo's congressional address. However, it all revolved around a renewal in faith in ourselves and working with each other. Former Senator and former Republican candidate for Congress Frank Bosch Jr. says he's willing to put differences aside and work with Bordallo in moving those very matters forward.
I will, though, say that I would appreciate and hope that, with that renewed commitment comes a greater vigor in being able to ensure or to try to get a louder, for lack of a better term, representation.
Speaker Judy Wampat, meanwhile, says while Congress may be different from when her father represented Guam, the Guam legislature is there to offer its support, whether it be writing legislation, visiting the nation's capital, or lobbying Congress.
The good thing about it, of course, is that she's, not giving up. She's going to continue to fight, for Guam. So that's good.
Bordallo mentioned working with Hawaii and American Samoa on legislation that would increase annual compact impact assistance. Wampat hopes Bordallo will present the measure to garner support during the Association of Pacific Island Legislatures meeting this summer in Hawaii. And while Bordallo says she appreciates the legislature's efforts to bring attention to the need for increased compact impact funding for the island, she cautioned that Resolution 135 would not satisfy House Republican rules. That measure was introduced by Senator Chris Duenas, requesting the Congresswoman introduce legislation on an annual basis for reimbursement of $50 million for compact impact. Duenas, disagreeing with Bordallo's approach, says we simply cannot afford to be cautious.
And the statement is Guam can no longer afford to continue to subsidize this issue. So while I appreciate the speech and the caution, I'm going to move forward with Resolution 135 because I think it's the right thing to do.
One idea receiving positive feedback was Bordallo's mention of establishing a local veterans court to help veterans who may have trouble readjusting to civilian life after service. Chief Justice F. Philip Carbolito says while the judiciary does not get involved in politics, this is an idea that he can support.
That was a real curveball to me. I had no knowledge of it, but I'm excited, ecstatic that we have the Congresswoman interested.
He plans to work with Adjutant General Benny Paulino along with Judge Anita Sokola, who currently handles the mental health court, to map out a plan and move this idea forward.
We've already started looking into it, and now with having the Congresswoman's interest and possibly some seed funding, this is something that I'm going to really set as a priority within the judiciary.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.